This is podcasting.
I'm your host, Macsrebo.
I am your father,
Michael, aka
Macsrebo's dad. All right, another great episode.
Yes, another great episode. And in this episode, we're going to talk about all great Star Wars things that are happening in May.
I feel like it's so much, right? There's so much that's happening.
Much, and it's going so quickly. Like, we're arriving in May in 10 seconds. Like, oh yeah, we're in May now.
In 14 parsecs?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so... Wow. All right, so in this episode, we're going to be talking about all of these things, right, that are happening in May.
Yeah.
Like you said, May's around the corner, right? Probably want to cry. I feel like I'm repeating you. But yeah, So what are all the great things that are going to be happening? So yeah, go ahead. What are all the great things that's happening?
Well, we are actually going to the Yankee game, which is a Star Wars night. So there's going to have Star Wars characters there, and it's going to be super fun, and I love going to the Yankee game. So that's one of the Star Wars things that are happening in May.
You got the Empire, right? So the Empire Garrison, which we had a guest on last week.
Yes, we did.
Right?
Not last week. You mean last episode.
Last episode.
Now you're turning into me, because I always thought it was tomorrow.
Well, this is last week, because a week ago, we aired the episode.
Good point.
So it was last week. So I know, but it flies though.
If people are listening to this in out of order.
The previous episode. Okay.
The previous
episode. Right, so the 501st, the Empire Garrison, they're going to be there in character, many different characters that are there.
And they're one of the best parts that really makes the Yankee game more exciting than a regular Yankee game. They really bring that hype to it.
They do, and what I like is that, all the characters are all positioned strategically throughout Yankee Stadium. And they'll just be there for free photo ops. And you could just walk around.
During the halftime and
well, there's no halftime.
Yeah, there's no halftime.
This is before.
Yes,
right?
But before.
Sometimes they come out onto the field right before the game starts. But what I also like is that throughout the whole day, right, throughout the whole game, they have, the scoreboard on the outside, right? I remember last year they made every single Yankee, like the Jedi Knight or a Stormtrooper or just some kind of Star Wars theme.
Yeah.
And then the first 18,000 fans that show up there are going to get a bobblehead.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's usually Star Wars themed.
Yeah.
So any the theme nights for a Yankee game, they usually have a theme Funko Pop for it.
Yeah.
And there's a different player that is the Funko Pop. I think this
Funko Pop? Not a Funko Pop, a bobblehead. A bobblehead. And this time it's going to be a Mandalorian Grogu theme.
Yes. And also I think that the helmet comes off.
The helmet does come off and it reveals that player. So hopefully we can get there with enough time, early enough, so that we're one of the lucky 18,000 fans who will get one of those bobbleheads. All right. So that's on May 2nd. May 2nd. All right. What else is happening that month? So we have something the following day, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we do.
So the day after the Yankee game, you're going to have a troop.
Yay, my second troop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, it's going to be your second troop, and we are going to be part of Star Wars Day, which is going to be at the Westchester Children's Museum in Rye, New York. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be really interesting. So who do you want to troop as? You have two approved characters.
I want to be Hera.
Okay.
Because I want to share my green face paint, and I feel like Hera is my iconic costume for my one of my costumes that I do is my most iconic. Okay. And so I feel like that would be good to show off to everybody, and it's really fun to really get into character as Hera because she's one of my favorite characters.
Excellent. So Hera, okay, yeah, your first troop was Ahsoka. and now this is going to be Hera. So that's great.
Yeah.
All right. So that is on May 3rd.
May 3rd, so it's the day after the Yankee game.
The day after the Yankee game, and the day before May 4th. So why is typically May 4th associated with Star Wars?
Okay, so May the 4th is associated with Star Wars because there's like this Star Wars saying, it was like, may the Force be with you, because there was like Jedi who were like the good guys and they used the Force, and so after that they were in extinction, and so everyone was like, okay, let me like kind of, there was like a good spirit like to cheer somebody on, like, may the Force be with you, like maybe it will bring good luck to you, because they always was like the good guys, and they captured all like the bad guys and everything that was happening at the time. So they were like, may the Force be with you, and so it's May the 4th be with you.
May the
that's
4th.
Like the official Star Wars day, and so it's the time to celebrate Star Wars and everything, and it's super fun. Last year my teacher was a big Star Wars fan. We actually had a big party on May the 5th for May the 4th.
Okay.
And so I was like all dressed up and everything in costume. I was partying and everything. It was super fun.
Yeah. And so the May 4th, we're actually going to be doing something Star Wars related. We are going to be seeing, or if everything goes as planned, we should be seeing a special 25-minute special screening of the Mandalorian Grogu movie that will be coming out later in May. Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about that. I know that there are select theaters that are, around the, I believe it's the country. I know in New York, where we are, we're going to be going to the Regal and Deer Park.
Yes.
Right, the Regal and Deer Park, and they're having an event with Disney, and they're going to be there showing this I believe it's the first 25 minutes of the movie, but at the very least it's a 25-minute special screening. So again, that's on May 4th. And then when does the movie come out? The 22nd.
Yeah, I think the 22nd, because I was like using my brain to like, ooh, let me rewind and let's look at the trailer. So I'm watching the trailer in my mind. I'm like, yeah, May 2nd.
May 22nd?
22nd,
yeah. And so what is it that you're going to do besides watch the full movie? But what are you going to be doing? Right? So what are we seeing it as? What's the format that we're going to be seeing the movie in?
We're going to see it in two different. We're going to see one in IMAX and one in 40X to compare the difference between feeling it like you're in the movie, or just seeing it so big and you're in the movie. Like, you both feel like you're in a movie when you see an IMAX movie or a 40X movie. So we're going to compare with the same movie, because we actually watched some movies that are in IMAX, and we watched some movies that were in 40X. So now we're going to compare with the same movie to feel which one's better. Okay.
So on the 22nd, we are going to see it in 4DX 3D. So I know you did a video with Mommy. It's on your YouTube channel, where we saw the 40th anniversary of Return of the Sith. Was it the 40th?
Return of the Sith?
No.
Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith. Bruh. Sorry, I've seen something in my eye and it said return. Sorry. So, okay. It's the 20th, right? The 20th anniversary of that. And you guys did a movie on it, and a video on it. So explain to people, if they've never experienced, because it's not common, it's not in a lot of movie theaters. What is 4DX and 40X 3D?
Okay. Yeah, so there's there's 40X and 40X 3D. So I'm going to explain what 40X is. Just 40X 3D is everything, but with 3D glasses, so it looks like it's popping out of you. So 40X is when you're in motion, so the seats move and everything. So if you're if you're on a roller coaster, because I remember when we were watching The Revenge of the Sith, they had a little stitch on a roller coaster. So if the roller coaster went right, you're chair. So there's like 4 chairs in a group. So like those 4 chairs are connected, and so they'll move to the right. And then if the roller coaster goes to the left, you move to the left. And in Revenge of the Sith, there was like punching and everything, and kicking, and so the seats actually punch you. So they have motors in it, so they will punch you, and they also have little kind of like a platform where you
you put your feet on.
Step on, yeah, you put on feet on, and on the head rest there is little holes, so like that are right here.
Compressed air.
Yeah, and then they blow air. And so if it's windy and you're on a roller coaster and you're going down, they would have air going, so it feels like you're actually there. And I remember that it kind of smelled a little like it was fire one time.
You had a smell. I know that they had on the side of the theaters, they had flashing lights, strobing lights. They had
water
smoke,
spraying at you.
Water spraying.
Because they're in front of your seats, every row, there's like this big kind of bar here that has little holes, and those holes spray water at you. And so when you're in the seat, you can actually press like a button that says water on or water off, so you don't have water spraying in your face.
Yes, if you have that type of sensory issue, or you just don't want to get a little sprinkled or wet, you're not soaking wet.
Yeah, you're not.
Right? It's not like you're riding the Pompeii.
It's just a little spray.
Yeah. And it's a little spray. And I know when we went, what did we see? We see Avatar.
We saw Avatar, Fire and Ash.
Avatar, so...
How to Train Your Dragon,
right.
Revenge of the Sith, and those are the only things that I remember doing in 40X.
Right, but the Avatar movie, which was based in water... We would always have like
it was based in water, air, like fire.
Yeah, and then what always scares me is that hose that's between our legs, that's underneath the seat. So when and then they pump air through it, and it moves like that, so it hits the back of your calves, and it always throws me off.
It doesn't hurt me.
No, it doesn't hurt, but it just you feel it, and you just like gets I always got scared. Like, what was that?
Yeah. It's super fun. And I remember in How to Train Your Dragon, there's one part when Toothless goes down and his wing touches the water. And so that kind of gets like a little spray water too.
So that's right. So, and it's not always moving, right?
Yeah. Because you think like you're always moving, but it's not. Sometimes when you're in action, you move and stuff, and they punch you, kick you.
Yeah, I know you always say that, but...
It's not. It doesn't really hurt you. It just
you feel
moves
it.
You
just
feel it. It makes you feel like you're in that show. You're in that scene. They're actually fighting, and you get pushed around and everything.
And I would say that the majority of the time, you're just sitting in a comfortable seat.
Yeah.
You're just watching it. You're not moving. It's only select scenes where it'll move.
Yeah. So most of the time, you're just sitting, and so. One time, it was our first time in 40X. So this is a reminder to, if you want to do 40X, buy a slushie. Because if you get a soda, the cap might fall off and then it will go onto all the people in front of you.
Yes,
or if you have popcorn, whee! It's all stuck in the hair.
That was a stick in the hair. That was a rookie mistake we made when I looked around. After we got our seats and I went out to go get the refreshments and I got back, I started noticing people had slushies. And I said, well, that's a lot of people that have slushies because slushies has, typically more sugar than a regular soft drink.
Yeah, I feel like more kids would like icier slushies.
But I saw adults with slushies. And then the first time it moved and I got worried that cover of the soda was going to fly off. I'm like, we got to make sure we drink this down a little bit, so that it's not all the way to the top. Yeah. And a light bulb went off in my mind. And I said, that's why all these people have the icy.
And I feel like if you're getting popcorn, try to do that in not 40X because it could fly off.
Or just eat the popcorn enough so that you have like that much room
because if it
from the top.
overfills, just like eat it down to here.
Yeah. and then you'll be fine because it's not that violent of a shake.
It's not,
but it just
sometimes
moves
it
you.
does move.
Yeah.
I remember on like the roller coaster ride, you weren't here, because you're getting the snacks and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You really was moving, so Mom was like, "Wow, I'm scared. I'm kind of getting scared if we get like a popcorn or anything." And so it really during that preview, like during like the trailers and movies, you do shake because it's just like preparing you for the actual movie that you're going to see.
Right.
If it's in a lot of action.
And then we're going to see. We don't know what date yet, but we are then going to go back to the same theater. Because not only is it not common for a place to have 4DX or 4DX 3D,
it has IMAX.
It has IMAX, and it's one location that has all of these options.
It's really big, so that's
right.
Good.
So Regal and Deer Park.
IMAX is?
Absolutely, go right ahead.
So IMAX is some movies are actually for IMAX. So IMAX is like a big screen, which is like really, really big than a normal movie theater
right.
Like, show. And so it's like really big, and so some movies are made for that to be shown like that, so you really see like you're in it because you're so close in it. It's so big that you feel like you're there.
It's the way it's curved, so not necessarily close.
Yeah, it's not like flat, it's like curved.
Right, it's curved and it's a lot taller, it's a lot wider, and it just so that, almost that's all you see.
Yeah, it really shows like all your eyesight is that movie. I
know when we went, what was it, Animal Kingdom, and we went to go see we went on the Avatar ride. Mm-hmm. That was, in a sense, IMAX because that's all we saw.
That
we
was
just
like
saw
a
that
bigger
screen
IMAX because like it was all the way down up here like that.
Yeah.
And you were actually in it, not like that.
So you're gonna do a video. We're gonna go and you are going to do a video that's going to compare the difference between the 4DX and the IMAX. So that's going to be something very interesting. All right. What else is happening in May around Star Wars related? So, is there?
I can't read your handwriting.
We covered everything on that list. So is there any kind of collaborations that's going on? Maybe like things at restaurants, fast food restaurants.
Oh, so yes, they are. A lot of collaborations for Star Wars since it's May. So since the Mandalorian and Grogu movie is coming out, Burger King is having a whole bunch of a meal that you get little toys and capsules, which is different characters. So that's really cool. Right,
so you can get toys and meals that are okay.
Yeah.
And then I think Nilla Wafers is doing something.
Yes, Nilla Wafers is doing a collaboration with the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, and that are like little crunchy snacks, which are blue, supposed to be like the blue macaroons that Grogu is usually eating during the movie and the series. So those are really cool. And when we went to our Walmart, they didn't have them at all. So we have to check almost every day.
Yeah, we're going to have to be on a search. We have a couple of Walmarts near us that are in driving distance. So we'll be, we'll go to them and be on the lookout for these Nilla Wafers.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully they're super delicious.
Yeah.
They look super delicious.
It's going to be fun, though. Whether it's the same taste as a regular Nilla wafer and it's just the color of the num-nums that he eats.
But it's still a num-num.
It's still a num-num.
It's still a delicious blue num-num that Grogu would have eaten, because I feel like he approved it.
Mm-hmm. And what else did we get at the local grocery store? It's Star Wars related. It's not Mandalorian and Grogu. What did you see that we had to pick up? Blue milk.
Oh yes. I'm like, there's so many Star Wars things that we saw at the store.
Yeah.
So we were at our local Stop and Shop, and there was the blue milk there. It was like the little small ones. Mm-hmm. It was like right there. It was calling to me like, grab me, I'm the only one here. There's no more other blue milks. Grab me, I'm strange with white milks. Come on, grab me to my Star Wars universe.
So Hood Milk, they came out was it last year or 2 years ago. I remember they came out sometime.
Wait, what did you say? What came out?
Hood. So
Hood?
Hood. Yeah, it's the name of the company that makes that milk.
I thought it was True Moo.
Maybe it is True Moo. I don't know.
We will check.
We will have to check.
Let's see who is right.
Yeah. So then, okay, so they came out I think 2 years ago with the blue milk. Mm-hmm. We tried it.
And we made it into like icy.
We made it into ices and things like that.
Yeah, you should make them into like a slushy type of icy drink because that is really cool. It feels like you're sipping like Luke on Tatooine.
I forgot the flavor of it. Is it vanilla? Is it like a vanilla flavor?
I think it's vanilla.
I think so too.
Because usually anything that's vanilla is usually blue. I don't know why it should be white, but yeah.
I don't know anything that's vanilla that's blue.
Oh, there's like these food things by like Tootsie Rolls, and like the wrapper is blue.
Okay.
And it's vanilla flavored.
All right.
So it's
You're
like
right.
why blue? It should be white.
Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting observation. But yeah. So I'm excited. We haven't cracked that open yet, but we'll drink that. It's not always available.
We'll devour it.
Any other kind of collaborations or anything that's happening in May?
I don't know if this is actually happening, but I remember last year that Fortnite had a Star Wars collab.
Okay.
And so they had like fun Star Wars characters and everything. Hopefully they do it again this year because it was like this May month is super big with a lot of Star Wars stuff coming out. So probably they will have like a Mando skin. Mm-hmm. It's the new Mandalorian and Grogu. I hope that they will come out with a Mando skin and probably like a Grogu buddy that can follow along with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's going to be a little sad on May 4th? What's going to be ending on May 4th?
So the Maul Shadow Lord series, which I love, and I watch it like every single night. I watch it over and over again. Yeah.
You want to. You don't really see it every night, but
yeah, but I want to.
You could. If you had time, you probably would watch it over and over.
Yeah. And today, we're recording it on Monday. So after this, you'll watch the new 2 episodes.
Yeah.
So.
And then we got some exciting news just minutes ago, right? We tuned in to Rebel Scum Con live.
Yes.
Their live feed.
So the voice actress of Devin Azara is going to, drumroll please, Rebel Scum Con!
Yeah!
You know you didn't have to do it. We have a whole button for that. There's like a whole entourage that screams, yeah!
Uh-huh.
You're like, yeah! It's like an echo. But yeah, she's going to Rebel Scum Con, and I'm so happy because I'm in the works of doing my best Devin Azar photo, and I love it so much, and I'm so happy that I can have a chance to give it to her.
And then, so she's going to be there with Vanessa Marshall.
Yeah, so those are my 2 favorite Twi'leks.
And she plays Rook, right? In the Rook cast, in the
Maul Shadow Lord, and also the Clone Wars. And
even though that event is not until August, which tickets are on sale now, you should absolutely go. And if you go, you have the chance to meet this one in person.
Yes.
As she will be there. We will all be there, but she's the important one.
I'm the main star of the show. Well, not that show, but I don't like the superstar like the the guest there, but I'll be there, so try to find me if you're listening to this and if you're planning to go there.
And I think I could be wrong, but I think Hot Toys is coming out with some really good
they're actually having
Grogu and
I'm making like a whole bunch of cool Grogus that I love. And I also have Devin Azara Hot Toys too.
Okay.
I have Hot Toys has a lot of cool Star Wars that they have there. They're really cool.
And I think Theory Sabers is bringing back the Maul lightsaber, right? And those of you who might be interested, you could use code Macsrebo and save up to 10% on lightsabers.
Select lightsabers.
You can save 10% on select lightsabers using code Macsrebo.
We will put that below if you didn't catch that.
But yeah, there's so much. May is a great time if you've never been involved in Star Wars.
Yeah, if you don't even know what Star Wars is, it's like the month of Star Wars. There's a whole bunch of Star Wars things that are coming now. So, if you're like new to old Star Wars, May is the great month to get you back, get you into Star Wars, because it's promoting a whole bunch of stuff. There's a lot of things that are happening that is Star Wars in May, so that'll kind of get you into the franchise. Yep. It's super fun.
Super fun, and then we have coming up is going to be CradleCon. So if you are in the New York metro area, if you're in the tri-state area, I highly recommend. It's on a smaller scale, but what I love, Cradle of Aviation.
This is what I love too. Can I explain?
Go right ahead.
So, it's like a 2-in-1 special. Because usually if you're at New York Comic Con, it's just a plain convention center, which has guests and vendors there, but at Cradle, they are guests. They are vendors, but there also is a museum that you can see. They're not covering all of the stuff there. There's still the interactive things that you can do. You can take photos in some of the vehicles and everything.
Yeah.
And you still see the people, the mannequins there and everything, and so you still see the history between it. So you can visit the museum and you can also visit the con, and it's super fun. It's like a 2-in-1 special.
It's a 2-in-1 special, and what's great is that the museum, you can always come back to it when it's not a con.
Yeah.
And you can then, when you walk around during the con, you can say, oh, that'd be nice to come back and interact with this and do that.
Maybe you see some things that you haven't seen, because some things could be covered.
True, could be covered, or there's just so much that you
didn't notice.
You didn't notice
and
it.
And so then you're like, oh yeah. Or if you're too busy with the con, you're like, oh, I didn't get to see this. Because if you're too busy with the con and seeing everybody and that,
right,
and you really don't focus on all the museum pieces. There's some little details and everything that they put into the museum that you haven't seen during the con. So you should go to the museum even though it's not a con, so you can see everything.
Yes, yeah. Want to make sure we don't miss anything. I feel like we are, because there's just so many things that are happening. But
yeah.
Anything else?
I don't think so. I think we got everything covered.
Okay.
But
so
if we missed anything and you know something that is Star Wars related that's happening in May, make sure to hit the comments and put what you said, oh, you forgot about this and you forgot about that. Yeah, please comment below what we missed, or if you think we got it, hey, we did a good job then.
Or if you're looking forward to something, if you have tickets and you plan on going to see the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, that would be great.
If you have anything that we talked about, you say, you go to the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, you're seeing that, or if you're going to the Yankee game, these are all good Star Wars things that we can try to reach out and try to see each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
Try to find each other. Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
Yes, one thing. This is Macsrebo, signing off from Galaxy
far, far away.